Hello everyone, welcome to ilustraca. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can download and install this open source free software program called Osdag, which is a software program for steel design. And it works as per Indian standard IS 800,007. Okay, so this Osdag software is basically, you can say, launched under a project called FOSSW. You can see here. So it is nothing but free open source software program for education, and it is with Professor Siddharth Ghosh, IIT Bombay, as the principal investigator for this particular project. Okay, I mean for the software project, and you can say this project is funded by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, and under a you can say as a part of National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. Okay, so this project or you can say this software, it is totally free of cost. You do not have to pay for it. You can download and install and start using this particular software in your PC or in your Mac OS, I mean MacBook. So how to install it, how to download it, I will show you in this particular video. First of all, you just have to visit their website, osdag.fosswe.in. Okay, and once you visit this website, in the home page it will be visible like this. All the information, introduction will be visible. Okay, and you can, to download the software, you just have to go to here, downloads. In downloads, it is giving you some bunch of, you can say, uh, uh, steps that you have to follow to install the software program. First of all, you need to install, or you can say you need to download the Mini Anaconda 3. Okay, and uh, then second, you have to download this MiKTeX, whatever you call it, or Text Life, any of these software. So first of all, this is the, you can say, console on which the software will run. I mean, it's kind of you can say it has different consoles, right? It has Anaconda command prompt, it has Anaconda PowerShell. So it's just a you can say a platform that will help you to run the program. And then we have install, you can say, I mean, we have this MiKTeX or TextLive. It's like a latex program, right, to generate your reports and all. It will help you. So these two programs you need to download. So if you just click on this particular link that is given here, it will lead to this particular website, which is for downloading the Mini Anaconda 3. And here, if you want to download for Windows, Mac OS, or you can say Linux, you can click any of this. So I want to install it for Windows PC. You can click on here. Then from here, you can click on this anaconda.com/downloads. Then it will redirect you to this page where you have to give your mail ID and check this and submit. So what will happen? It will send you a download link to your mail ID. So this is my download link which they have sent to my mail ID, right? So if you click on this download now button, it will lead you to the download, you can say, page. Okay, so once you are done with the download of Anaconda 3, Mini Anaconda 3, then you have to download the MiKTeX or MiKTeX software, I mean the package. So for that, you click on this miktex.org/download. It will lead you to this page, and here you just select your you can say operating system, and based on that you download the program, right? So once you download these two programs, you just have to install these programs, right? So uh, first of all, I will install this Anaconda 3. So I'll just right click on it, run as administrator. Yes, and let the software be installed. Click on next. I agree. For all users, next. It will be installed in the selected directory. If you want to install it in some other place, you can basically install it in some other place also. For me, it is in program data Anaconda 3. Let it be. Then click on next. Next, install. So let us, now it will take some time actually to install all the, you can say, files, I mean the whole package. So let's wait for it. So once you are done with this, you can see you completed this thing. So just click on next, next. I do not want to launch it now. Okay, and uncheck these two and finish. Once you are done with installing the Anaconda 3, then you have to install this software, MiKTeX. So I will just right click on this, click on run as administrator, click on yes. I'll check this. I accept the MiKTeX copying conditions. Click on next. Install MiKTeX for anyone who uses this computer. So let us just read if they have. This will need to be generate reports. Okay, fine. There, as I said already, and once it is complete, MiKTeX check for updates and okay. So there is nothing such is mentioned. Fine. So I will just install it for all users. I'll click on next and select the installation directory. I'll keep it the same and click on next. Preferred paper, so A4. Ask me later. Whatever, I mean, missing packages. Install missing packages on the fly. So I mean, you can make it yes also, or you can keep it. You can say you can keep it as by default. Ask me first and click on next and click on start. So now it will install the MiKTeX installer, I mean MiKTeX package, which will be required for you to generate the report. Okay, so let us wait for it. Now click on next. Check for update. I will check it manually, so I'll just uncheck this now and I'll click on next. I will uncheck this. I'll close it. So now what I will do, I will open this MiKTeX console, or you can just search if it is not available here. So I will just open it. Okay, let me close it and open it. Right click and run as administrator. And yes, you just open it like this as administrator with administrator. You can say permissions. Okay, you just click on this one. Switch to MiKTeX administrator mode. As we have not updated, so it is asking. So far, MiKTeX administrators have checked for updates. Remedy switch to MiKTeX administrator mode to check for updates. Okay. So now I will click on this. If you go to this updates here, there is an option called check for updates. Okay. So if you check this previous option, then manually you do not have to do. But I prefer to do it manually because other than then otherwise it will be checking. If your internet is slow, you may not be. I mean, it will not be showing you immediately, and sometime maybe I will forget to install it. So better to do it manually. So I'll just click on this check for updates. It will now checking for updates. So just wait for it. You can see there are these many updates required basically. So all these are already checked. So just click on this update now and wait for the updation to be completed. So you can see now the updation is completed. So you just click on OK. So once we are done with this, now what I will do, I will open the, you can say Anaconda navigator. I will run as administrator. Just right click and click on this run administrator. Let us wait for it to initialize and open the console. You can see it is ready here. You can close all this initially when you'll be opening it. Many such options for sign up and all it will. So you just maybe remind me later. First of all, what you have to open here, there are you can say you can install the PyCharm Professional, all these things. But for us, which is required is this two, Anaconda PowerShell prompt or Anaconda you can say command prompt. Okay. So first of all, I will launch this Anaconda PowerShell prompt. So just click on this launch. It will launch the Anaconda PowerShell prompt. And here, if you go to this particular page, here there is a command that you have to copy from here. So this will, what it will do, it will you can say create the Osdag environment in your PC. Okay, so you just have to paste it here and click enter. okay, and just wait. Then it is asking why, yes or no, so I'll just make it Y, enter. Okay, now you have to wait. In my case, I have already installed Osdag earlier, so the environment was already there. That's why it is. It asked me to, you can say, delete the previous one. If you see here, okay. In your case, if you are doing it for the first time, it may not be asking it, so don't worry about it. If it is, I mean, whatever it asks, you just go for yes, and it will process the installation. Okay. Now it is saying proceed. Yes. Y. Enter. Okay. You can see it is going on. Okay. So now you can see the environment, you can say activation or installation is done. Now, first of all, whenever you will be opening this particular software, you need to activate this environment and then you need to open the software program. You can do it through this PowerShell, or you can do it through the, you can say, Anaconda command prompt also. So if you want to do it through PowerShell at the very beginning, so you can see here, there is a command which these two commands you need to keep it. I mean, you just have to copy it from here and you keep it somewhere in the text file, so that every time you open the software, you can copy this from this text file. So I'll just copy this first one, which will activate the Osdag environment. So I'll just then go to the PowerShell. I'll just copy paste it here. I'll press enter. Now you can say, now you can open the Osdag. So you just have to write Osdag, or you can copy it from here. You can say Osdag. So you just have to write it here. Control V. I'll press enter, and the program will open now. You can see this is my Osdag program. Correct. You can open it through command prompt also. So suppose this is the installation process, this is how you'll be installing it. I'll just close it, and suppose you want to open the, now again the second time, third time, fourth time, whenever you will be using it, so how will be opening it? So you can use through PowerShell, or you can use the Anaconda command prompt also. Suppose I will open it through command prompt, so you just launch the command prompt from this Anaconda navigator. Okay, just open the navigator as we have opened earlier, and then you launch this Anaconda command prompt. Okay, so Anaconda command prompt is open. That first you need to run this particular one, conda space activate space osdag dash and right environment. So just copy this. You keep it somewhere so that you can copy paste. Enter. Then you have to write this osdag. So OSDAG in small. Okay, and enter, and it will open your software. You can see this is my software here. Okay, so let us try it. Let us go to connection. Let me just you can say quick start. I'll select fin plate, beam column, share connection. I'll click on start. Okay, these are the background thing which is happening. Okay, I'll just make it bigger. You can select column, flange to beam, UC 356, whatever. As I have already used it in the same computer, and so I have used this value, so it is now already available. So material E 250, and diameter of bolt I want all. That means the software can, I mean, choose which diameter is, you can say, applicable, or most optimized diameter for this particular case. I want to select bearing bolt, and thickness I want to select all, right, and I'll click on design. So you can see the design is ready. All these you can say design values, spacing details, okay, capacity details, you can say section capacity details, all are available here. Okay, now there is a tricky part here while creating the design report. You have you can say installed MiKTeX, and you have you can say went for updates also, but still sometimes it asks for some other installation also if it is not done. So just click on this create design report. You put any name for the company, though it is not compulsory, and you click on OK. It will ask you where you want to save it. So I'll just suppose I'll go to my computer, new volume D, and I'll make it suppose Osdag. Okay, Osdag new 01, something like that. Okay, file name, and I'll be saving it where, inside the D. Okay, just open the D. I have not opened it, sorry. you open the D drive, where which drive you want to, you want to save it. So you just open it, you give the file name and click on save. So now it will try to save it. If there is any additional package installation required, it will ask you to install it. Just wait for it. You can see it is asking for an installation. So you just uncheck this, always show this dialog, and click on install. So you can see the design report is saved. You click on OK. Now let me just open the drive where I have saved it, and you can see this is Osdag 0 new 01. Okay, just let us open it. So here you go. Here you have the, you can say, the design report. Okay, so it is a very detailed report. You can check it out. So for every case you can, so that installation, you have to actually install it every time it is asking. It may not be required every time, but the first time when you'll be opening it, you need to install whatever packages is required to be installed. Okay, so that's why always you need to keep the internet connection on in your PC. Okay, if the internet connection is not on, then these installations or download will not happen. So keep the internet connected, and then you proceed with the installation of this particular software program. So I hope it is clear to all of you how you can install Osdag, open source free software for steel design, and I hope it will be helping you further in your, I can say, work in your study also. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.